and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm doing a juicy Q&A. So, back in the hot seat. I'm going to go through all of the questions that you guys asked me on my Instagram. If you do not follow me on Instagram, I will leave the handle right here. And it is pretty lit over there, so make sure to go do that. But I'm pretty sure you guys are actually all from Instagram. But anyway, so I'm going to go onto my story. Here we go. It's still actually live, but I actually posted it like almost 24 hours ago. Body count, let's just go straight into it. So I don't actually like know what my body count is, but I think it's between like the 8s and 9s. I mean, I'm a really relationship person, so there hasn't been like many times where I've actually been single. I'm single right now, but I can tell you that I actually haven't slept with anyone since obviously breaking up with my ex-boyfriend. So yeah, I mean, it's not as high as people might think, but at the same time, people might think it's actually really low, maybe a bit lower than that. But never be afraid of your body count, girls. Right, next up, could you slide, guys, this is juicy. Could you slide in Brad's DMs and ask him out for a date, post what he replies on YouTube? Right, I literally love you all, but that is just like not gonna happen. Brad actually unfollowed me on Instagram. Shade, absolute shade, so I unfollowed him back. But to be fair, we weren't speaking, like, I don't even know what really happened, to be fair. I obviously got a new boyfriend and obviously all communication quite suddenly cut off. So that's probably why. Anyway, I've got no hard feelings about him. Also, how cute is this flamingo cup? Literally love it. One of those cups we've literally had in our house for literally ages. What happened with you and Aaron? So obviously you guys just want to know a lot about boys, clearly. So Aaron is my ex-boyfriend. We broke up, and yeah, what happened between us? Obviously it just didn't work out. Like, there's no hard feelings. It's just, it is what it is. And I think I just needed time to focus on myself, and that's exactly what I've been doing, and it's been the best decision of my life. Right. Let's see another one. OnlyFans question mark? No, I do not have an OnlyFans. What happened in your first kiss? When was my first kiss? Okay, so I must have been like 13. I think I was literally in like year 7, year 8. I'm trying to think who it was even with. God, that's really bad that I don't know who my first kiss was with. I know who my first hug was with and who obviously I slept with first, but like, who was my first kiss? Honestly guys, I literally have no idea. I went through a bit of a crazy stage in year 8. Obviously not, you know, doing anything more than like pecking people, but still. Right, how was Coachella? Are you not able to drink there? So yes, it was really, really good. A little bit overrated, but obviously I'm really grateful that Beauty Works took me. It's obviously not as good as a good old England festival, because the UK festivals are literally the best ever. And yes, you are allowed to drink there, although we were in VIP, so I'm not sure whether it was just VIP, because I didn't actually see any like drinking stands outside of VIP, which would be very, very annoying, because that is just weird if there isn't. I don't know, but obviously you can't actually leave the VIP area with your drink, so that is annoying as well. But yes, I can't speak. Coachella was good. I feel like I'm going through these really fast, which is good. How are you so tanned all the time? Do you tan sunbeds? So I actually haven't fake tanned, like, I can't even remember now, like literally, I want to say years. Like, I actually want to say years. Obviously sunbeds aren't good for you, but I try and do it to keep up my tan. But my skin is like that is bad. Like, I don't know what to do here. Like, do I leave it and like go pale and then like fake tan? I don't know, like what is actually going on. But luckily my parents are really, really tanned. My dad is like, has definitely got something in him. We don't know what it is, but he tans so quickly. He looks like Spanish or something, I don't know. And obviously like my mum, she tans so well as well. So I think it's literally just in my family. Obviously I've just come back from holiday as well, so I'm a bit more tanned than normal, but yeah. Right, next up, do you work out, eat healthy, your bod is unreal? Right, so I'm not gonna lie guys, I put on weight when I came out of the villa. I literally, like, I don't even know, I wasn't working out, I was just eating crap every single day. I was so busy, my schedule was literally mad. And I really, really saw a change in my body and I absolutely hated it. But because I was so busy, I couldn't do anything about it. But because now it's calmed down a little bit and obviously I don't have a boyfriend or anything, I've literally been working out every single day. I can't tell you how much better it like makes you feel. Just getting up and getting it done, like it's the first thing I do, but obviously I know people like doing it in the evening. It's literally the best thing ever and I'm already seeing a difference, which I absolutely love. So in regards to that question, yes, I do work out. I mean, I'm not like a massive like gym girl. I don't even go to the gym. I literally just follow YouTube videos like in the other room. I feel like gym, like especially wherever I live as well, it's just a bit awkward. So I probably won't go to the gym unless it's like a nice one, more secluded one. But anyway, I really like doing it in there. I did it in there in lockdown and I literally lost so much weight. But obviously, I mean, I'd like to lose a little bit of weight, more from, like only for myself. Obviously, I'm not talking to anyone, so it wouldn't be for anyone else. But, and then obviously just maintain it after that. But I feel like love your body no matter what. It does a lot for you, you know, give it back, eat good. I'm actually gonna make myself some food after this actually. Do you want kids? How many? Yes, I do want kids. I want loads of kids. Like I literally will have like loads. I have like 4 or 5 of my own, which I think is quite a lot. Obviously I'm one of 4, so I've grown up in a big family, which I've absolutely loved. I'm such a family person. I love my family. Like my brother and like obviously I've got 2 older brothers, but like my brother and my mum are literally like my best friends, which is like the best thing ever. Like they're the people that I talk to the most out of the whole day, every single day. So I'm such a family person. Like I literally believe that like family are literally like your best friends. Bit cringe, but I think it's actually very true. So growing up in that sort of environment makes me just want to have loads of kids. Like that's what I just want. I feel like when I tell people I want like 4 or 5 kids, they're literally like, what the hell? But I feel like if you've grown up in a family that big, that you'd actually understand. Obviously there's the whole thing with the people carrier and the car, etc, etc, but I feel like I'll worry about that when I get it. We can all drive a limo. So any new men since your last relationship? No new men. Obviously like I've had a few conversations back and forth, but nah. So no to that. What happened between you and Toby Maguire at Coachella? Please spill. To be honest guys, it's actually really not that deep. Like he was literally just waving at me and Millie. I turned around. I actually went to go get a picture, lol. Because I had a few too many. I was like, oh my god, like, I don't even watch Spider-Man. Like I don't know why I was gonna do that. You know, when you're just like a little bit tipsy, a little bit. You're quite tipsy and you're like, let's go get a picture. Because I thought it'd be quite cool. He just like didn't want a picture and I was like, no, not that he didn't want a picture. Like it was more the fact that like he was like, had his cap on, like sunglasses, like, and he was like, oh no, like it will attract other people. Like, should we sit down and talk? And I was like, okay, why not? We ended up like sitting and chatting about problems in my life. Like, literally, I was telling Toby Maguire that like the biggest problem in my life is that I put on weight. Did you use the boys on Love Island for fame? I mean, like, how would I be using them for fame? That is just like bonkers. But no, so I actually really fancied Brad, like before I went in. Like he was always my number 1. Like before you go in, you have to say like who your number 1 is. And I really struggled for my number 2 and 3 because to be honest with you, like my eyes were literally just set on Brad. Like looks wise, he was very much my type. So I went in like open-minded, but actually looking back at it, and I think Brad would actually agree, like I don't think it was as great as like it actually seemed. Like looking back, we weren't actually that compatible, like personality wise, etc. We obviously tried to make it work on the outside, blah blah blah. But in regards to your question, like did I use the boys for fame? Absolutely not. A couple you hated on Love Island. I'm trying to even think of the couples now. I feel like Love Island was literally so long ago, I'm like spaced out. I don't even know like what the couples even were, especially when I was in there. I feel like couples changed a lot. So, and also like obviously I didn't hate a couple. Like why would I hate a couple unless they hate me? Which they probably did. Have you dated anyone since Love Island? So obviously when I came out I dated, when I came out I dated Brad, and then obviously I started talking to my ex-boyfriend. That was very, very on and off, and then we've recently broken up. I'm trying to think whether I was dating anyone else. I don't think I was, to be fair, but obviously now I can, but whether I will at the moment is another situation. Did you miss your life when you weren't as well known? Okay, this is interesting. So this time last year in like April, May, I was very, very happy. Like I was really confident. I loved my body. I was a lot skinnier, but that was because I actually went through a breakup. But I was excited for Love Island. I actually think about what I've actually done. Like it's bonkers. Like even now, if someone said, like, I actually don't even think I knew this time last year that I was even going on Love Island. So if someone said to me, right, you're going on Love Island, this is going to happen, you're going to have a nice sort of first collab, like, you can do this, that and the other, I would literally be like, you are straight up lying. So obviously I'm very, very grateful. But my life before, I was very, very happy with it. I was very content. I was a bit of a crazy gal. No, I literally was. I was literally just like drinking rosé out of like Starbucks cups and getting drunk with my friends on the beach. And like, it was literally the best times of my life, I'm not gonna lie. So it's not that I don't miss it, but like, it wasn't bad before. And I wouldn't actually say that my life is better. I mean, obviously like, you know, like standard of living. Like, I don't think it was like, it's like better. I don't feel any happier. Do you know what I mean? I'm the same happiness. Even though maybe even I get a bit lower than I ever was before, just because you've got a lot of pressure. And also it's sort of like starting like a brand new job. I guess like no one actually thinks of it like that. Like I had a completely different job back then. Like well, not completely different. I mean, I was still like doing the Luxe range and stuff, which if you don't follow, make sure to do. It's my own little clothing business, which we're actually trying to like completely rebrand. But anyway, I was like doing that full time. That was growing, I feel like, because I was putting so much time and effort in there. But obviously I don't have any time for that anymore. So my friend Abby's like luckily stepped in as well. Back to the question, do I miss my life before? No, I don't think I miss it. I think everything happens for a reason. I'm really, really grateful for everything that's happened, but let's just say that my life before wasn't bad. I was happy, I was financially stable before, I was, you know, absolutely fine before. One of the questions is, do you regret going back to the ex? I mean, like there is that saying, isn't there, that like, don't go back to somewhere that made you sad and expect to be happy, blah, blah, blah. And to be honest, like I was, like he actually did make me happy some of the time. Like I was obviously like, I did obviously like him for me to go back to him. And like obviously some would say it was like my prime year, like I've just come out of Love Island, like I had people DMing me, I obviously wasn't replying, blah blah blah, because obviously I was talking to him. And whether I regret it or not, I think everything serves a purpose. I think we obviously had unfinished business that needs to be sorted out. Right, sorry guys, my camera ran out of charge and then got a bit distracted and here I am again. So the camera might have moved position, the lighting might be slightly different because the sun is not setting, but it's 10 to 6, so it will slowly get darker and darker, I'm sure. I don't know what question I just answered, so I'm just gonna start again. I do feel like it was quite interesting though, but I literally have the memory of like Dory. Would you date a non-famous person? Most definitely. You know what, like I think actually in the ideal world I'd actually really like to date like a non-famous person. I think it's like much less pressure on the relationship, because obviously you don't have both of you that are in the public eye. And yeah, I find it quite attractive when someone's like doing their own thing, like, you know, low-key, love that. You know, when people say that they literally love a guy that's not on Instagram, like is literally obsessed with you, blah, 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 like that is literally goals, so 100%. But soon to find him. But then again, like I wouldn't cut off like completely if he's in the public eye and we really get along, like it's not literally the end of the world, like obviously it'd be absolutely fine, but I would date like a non-famous person, yeah. Does body count matter? I mean, boys nowadays literally have sex with anything with a pulse. I've never thought of like body count to be, unless it's literally like hundreds, then like there is a problem. Like I think that is just way too many. And like if you're walking down the street and like you see different girls because it's just that many people, like absolutely not. My max would probably be like, I don't know, because I know what boys are like, and also it also depends on their age, but if it's like 100 plus, even 90 plus, 90 seems like too many, 80 seems like too many, 70 seems like too many, 60 seems like too many. I think like max for me, okay, maybe it does matter then because I'm obviously putting a limit towards it. Max for me maybe like 50. Losing virginity story. So when I lost my virginity, I mean, I was with this person by this stage for over a year. I mean, like, it was absolutely fine. Like, I was young, but we were, like, in love at the time. I mean, like, was it love? I don't know. Like, obviously, we were together for a very long time after. It worked out to be, like, 3.5 years, maybe 4 years. So obviously did the deed with him and I was younger, and we literally just stayed together for 3.5, 4 years. So for me, like, it was absolutely fine. Like, I'm really happy that obviously, like, I don't regret it, and like it was with someone that I trusted, and although I was young, we were together already for a year at the time. And yeah, that was that. I think I went really lightheaded and I felt like I was going to faint, but apart from that, absolutely fine. Next question is, have you had a threesome? No, I haven't. Yeah, no, I haven't. Is friends with benefits okay? Obviously it's okay. Like, I think anything's okay if you're happy with your situation that you've got with someone. I feel like whatever you're happy with, like whatever you're happy, you do it. Like, I am literally so chill with like anything to do with like whatever my friends do. Like, I feel like if you're like friends with someone and you know you do a little bit of this and that every now and then, why the hell not? Who's stopping you? If you're both single, I probably wouldn't be friends with someone with benefits, because it's like, it just leads to heartbreak if they don't fancy you. And I like going into something with like knowing that, you know, if it's like a romantic thing, like, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Right, last one. Will you ever get any surgery, for example, boobs or botox? Okay, I'd probably get botox. I don't know whether I'd get it like anytime soon, but like, I feel like, you know. Boobs, funny story actually, guys. Right, I'll let you into like a massive secret. This is such a weird story. So I really wanted to get my boobs done before Love Island. But because obviously you find out so late notice, you don't know like what's going on. I was busy all the time with like going to like doing the process itself. I couldn't just not go to one of the interviews because otherwise I wouldn't get on it. So I was like, oh my God, like, I don't know whether I'll be able to get my boobs done. I wanted to get it done anyway. Like, you know, when you're like single and you want like a change in your body, like I just wanted to get my boobs done. Then obviously timings didn't work out, and I just didn't get it done. And I was really happy that I didn't get it done in there, because like watching it back, I actually really liked like natural, and also like a lot of the days I actually didn't wear makeup, so I felt really natural in there, and like I felt quite like good in there, because obviously I've been sunbathing for 2 weeks before, like I just felt rejuvenated, you know. Right, so anyway, I came back and I was like, oh, should I, like, I was like, oh, I feel like I should get a boob job, like, and also because I put on a bit of weight, I was a bit more curvy, so I was like, and there was nothing up here, but it was like curves down there, and I was thinking, oh my god, like an hourglass figure, blah blah blah. So anyway, I went to a consultation, and he was like, oh, okay, so do you say you've just come out of Love Island? I was like, yeah, just a complete private guy that lots of people recommended me to, like, literally nothing, like, gifted or anything. I would have been paying quite a lot of money. And he was like, oh, okay, like, did a lot of the girls have, like, fake boobs? And I was like, oh, no, like, there's nothing to do with that, like, and not really, to be honest, like, they can do whatever the hell they want. And he made me feel really awkward, like, as in a way, like, I'm getting it because I've come out of Love Island and I feel pressure, blah, blah, blah. I came out of that consultation, I was like, well, I don't know whether I'm doing the right thing here. And then I booked another one, because I was actually going to end up booking it in the end, but I wasn't 100% on it. And then, this is crazy, like, I haven't even told anyone this. He was like, let me just have, like, another look. And he had another look, and he was like, I'm not doing that. And I was like, what do you mean you're not doing it? Like, this could literally, like, be, like, more money for you. Like, obviously he doesn't need more money, but, like, it's another, like, client or whatever. And he was like, no, like, if you were my daughter, I'd say no. Like, he was literally like, they're small, they're perky, blah, 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 you don't need it, blah, blah, blah. And he was just like, okay, see you later. And I walked out, I was literally shocked. I was like, that guy has literally just said, like, I'm not doing it for you, like, refusing to basically do it for me. But anyway, I love that look, and like loads of my friends have had boob jobs and they look amazing. And lots of the girls in villas have boob jobs and they looked amazing. And to be honest, that whole experience has just completely put me off. And then now I'm starting to like lose a bit more weight and starting to like feel a bit more confident in myself. I'm going back to myself where I liked my boobs. They have definitely grown. But yeah, I just think whatever, that, like, I'm literally all for everything. If you want to get your bloody nose done, you get your nose done. If you want to get anything done, that is your thing, and don't listen to anyone else, because if you want to get it done, however, I'm not saying like get it done. I'm saying if it's really that insecure, if you're really that insecure about it and it's changing your everyday routine, then why the hell wouldn't you get it done? Like, I'm not against it at all. But for me, that whole big job scenario thing, that however long, I don't even know when it was, like 5 months ago, has just like put me off. Like, I'm just like, okay. And he even said like, you can go to someone else and they'll just want to take your money, but I'm telling you, like, I'm not doing it for you. And I was like, okay. Like, it just made me think, oh my, and he was nice as well. He like reminded me like a dad figure. So I was like, okay, it's put me off. But anyway, a lot of people have thought that I have had my lips done recently, and I haven't. Like, I literally haven't. The last time I got my lips done was in September 2019. I remember it very, very clearly, because my ex-boyfriend cheated on me, and I was so upset. And one of my best friends at the time, we both got in our car, my Fiat 500, and we literally drove and got 1.5 milliliters? Why does that sound so weird? ml put in our lips. Like, I was literally having a midlife crisis. I remember I was like crying on the way to the appointment. I don't know what even happened. I think she had an appointment booked, and obviously that whole thing happened with me and my ex-boyfriend. I just came and put the numbing cream on and I just did it. But that was literally when I was 19 years old, in 2019. Obviously it's 2022 now, I'm 22 years old. So it was about 3 years ago. I don't know why they look as big as they do, but these are the exact same lips as I had in the villa, exact same lips I had before the villa. I actually booked in to get them dissolved, but I don't actually know if there's actually anything in there. And then I accidentally missed the appointment because I'm a silly sausage and my calendar is literally messed up. But then I was like, I don't know whether I want like shriveled up small lips. I think the whole thing why people are commenting is literally because of the filters. I think in person they're okay. I mean, you guys are probably looking at me like they're bloody massive. I was gonna swear then. They're massive. But who knows? Also, guys, do you like my brown hair? I don't know whether it's a bit too dark. I'm just sort of getting used to it, to be honest. But anyway, that is the video all done. The juicy Q&A. You know what? I felt like this was just a catch up, like a proper catch up on my life as well. Like, I feel like it just wasn't even like a Q&A. It was sort of like I was going off on different tangents about my life. And yeah, I hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing and supporting me. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.